Hey everybody, it's the Freeze Flame, and as you can see, I won a battle, and it was a really good battle, and I wasn't recording, I was just on Showdown playing for funsies. So, let's get started. I decided to do a record it afterwards. So, he's running Sand, I'm running Rain. This is an OU team I use. He leads off with T-Tar. Obviously, physical defense is weaker, so I'm going to go straight for the U-turn, get rid of that that Stoutland Sand Veil, or Sand Rush. Switch into Politoed, get the Drizzle up. Go for the Scald, knowing Ferrothorn's going to come in, hopefully getting a burn, but I don't. So I'm going to switch out to Genesect to scout to see which one of its defenses is higher. So he's running a physically defensive Ferrothorn, which I could have probably guessed based off that Scald damage, but I didn't. So I'm just thinking a Bug Buzz will do a decent chunk, and it does. But here he reveals to have Stealth Rock, Leech Seed, and Protect, so I'm just trying to scout what his last move is. So I'm going to switch into Tornadus, knowing he's probably going to set up or do something. And I love this Tornadus. And I'm just going to go for that Hurricane, knowing that something... And if Tyranitar comes in, I can go for Superpower, but he probably would predict that, because he does later. So, not Sizer, stupid nickname. Gliscor dies to 2 Hurricanes, because that's what Thundurus does. Or Tornadus. Then I go for the Superpower on T-Tar, trying to kill it off, but he predicts that and goes into his Ferrothorn. I now know that it has absolutely no attacking moves, so I'm just going to go into Tentacruel to try to Rapid Spin, which is, not always the best idea to do on a Ferrothorn, because of the Iron Barbs and the fact that Tentacruel can't do jack shit to it, and, he's just going to Leech Seed, and I wish I had Liquid Ooze, but Rain Dish proves to be so much better. But I don't know. I might change it to Liquid Ooze just so I can do something about Ferrothorn. Anyway, I know he's going to set up some more, so I'm going to go Breloom, which I should have done in the first place just because Breloom is unaffected by the Leech Seed. Anyway, I'm running a Choice Banded set. Anything that switches into Low Sweep is dead. That's all I have to say. Even Alakazam is 2-hit KO'd because of the speed drop. Anyway, he predicts my Blissey switch nicely. He misses the second Focus Blast, which is unfortunate, but I was going to soft boiled up anyway, and it was going to happen because it's only 70 accuracy. And here's the part: I should have set up Stealth Rocks, but things would have turned out a little bit differently. I wouldn't have, the game wouldn't have been so close if I set up my rocks, but I was just trying to, get as much damage on this Alakazam as possible. The switch to Ferrothorn was obvious, but I just wanted to go for Seismic Toss, knowing I could get decent damage off on anything. Should have set up my rocks. I should have let him Leech Seed me at least, or something. Just set up my rocks, but I know he's going to Leech Seed, so I'm going to Breloom. Obviously, I'm immune to it, and again, I'm going to click Low Sweep, knowing that he's going to protect the Scout what I lock myself into. Obviously, I'm going to lock myself into Low Sweep because it's easy to hit KO on everything on his team. Well, maybe not Landorus, but Alakazam taken out, resisted hit. In comes this thing, and I was like, oh, it's probably Scarf Physical. I'm just gonna sack Blissey. Then he shows Rock Polish, and I'm like, what? Oh crap! I still thought he was physical, and then he shows Focus Blast. I'm like, oh, he's running a Sheer Force, specially orientated set. I'm surprised I actually live a Focus Blast, and I'm able to get off a Seismic Toss, which is good because he takes recoil from Life Orb. So I'm going to go into Politoed because I think I'm especially defensive. I might be physically. I don't really know. Probably because Tentacruel is my special defensive. I'm just going to go for an Ice Beam, trying to take it out. This thing comes in, T-Tar, sets up, he's probably predicted my Genesect switch. Nope, I'm just going to go straight for, or maybe my Breloom switch. I'm going to go for Toxic just to impede it a little bit. In comes Ferrothorn, knew that was coming, but I just protected anyway, just in case you want to go for Crunch or something. So I'm just going to go back into Breloom, knowing that this Ferrothorn can't do anything. If it had Gyro Ball or Gyro Ball, I'd be a little bit more afraid of it, but since it doesn't, I can just lock myself into Low Sweep. That's all fine and dandy. Then comes this thing, and I'm just like, I want it to kill me off, so I'm just going to go for the Low Sweep, do as much as I can. He sets up, predicting my switch again, but why would I switch? Here I probably should have switched, because I could have used him for Mach Punch later, but now here's a questionable play. I should have switched into Tornadus and sacked Tornadus, because unfortunately Earth Power and Sheer Force resist Life Orb recoil. And since Hidden Power has no secondary effect, he will get Life Orb recoil. So I could have saved Politoed, and the game wouldn't have been as close. But so Genesect, I still have Genesect, so I'm good. And I know I can survive entry one more time, so I'm not even going to bother Rapid Spinning with Tentacruel. Had I not been able to survive Spikes of Stealth Rock again, I would have Rapid Spun, but I didn't feel a need to, so I'm just going to go for the Safe Scald. Obviously not kill it because it's massive special defense. I think I'm only running like 4 special attack EVs, Tentacruel. Anyway, Genesect comes in, I'm almost dead, but, you know, regardless, I'm faster, U-turn. I could have gone for any move and killed him, except for Thunder, because I could have missed. Alright, anyway, so sorry about not that, you know, it's fine. Live recording, don't really need to do it. I have one more battle. It's an RU match that I thought was also a really good game that I do the same thing, instant replay it. Yeah, so I'll get that up really soon. Hope you enjoyed this match. I'll do some more OU with this team. I'll show it off. It's not that good, but I like it. Anyway, so this is the Freeze Flame, signing off. See you next time.